Who is going to have the better season, Mohammed Kudus or Bukayo Saka?
I think, bro. I mean, that's an easy question to answer.
Oh, easy question, yeah.
So, Kudus is going to have a better season than Mohammed Saka, and the reason why I'm going to say that is, Mohammed Saka. Why you're laughing. I've got context to this. I don't know why you're laughing, bro. Like fullback player. It's really easy, bro, and I can explain.
Okay.
The reason why Kudus is going to have a better season than Saka is because Saka already set himself on a high level in terms of output. So if Saka doesn't reach the output that he's been reaching the last couple of seasons, by his own level and standards, he's had a poor season. Whereas Kudus has to do better than what he did at West Ham, and he's already done that. Now, for me, that's why Kudus is going to have a better season than Saka, unless that question was semi-loaded. In terms of output and the impact on our teams, Kudus already has had a bigger impact on Spurs than Saka's having on Arsenal this season.
So basically, Saka can only have a better season if Saka does better than what Saka did for Arsenal. Whereas Kudus will have a better season if he did better.
Well, the question is
not hard. It's not hard to do.
No, the question was, who's going to have a better season, Saka or Kudus? And I said, well, it's easy because based on where they're coming from and their trajectory, Kudus is already having a better season than Saka, in my opinion, already in terms of output and influence. Whereas Saka's actually having a below par season this season by his own standards. He's already been below par.
So what is more influential than helping your team be first in the Premier League and join?
Would you say that Saka is the reason why you're top?
I would say he's one of the major influences. Like, he's been wearing the captain's armband.
He's just got back.
Armband. Do you know what I mean?
Bro, can I be real? He's just. I swear. Look, I don't follow your team, and rightly so. I mean, Tottenham Van Helsing for a reason, bro. I hate your club, bro. And if you ever caught me in Highbury and Islington, it's because I have to go to work, or it's by mistake. Like, let's be real, bro. It's because of necessity rather than need. You get me? So what I'm trying to tell you about Saka, bro, is he's not really been about. I swear Madueke was the one doing bits, and people was telling me, you know what, with Madueke on the wing, we're not really missing Saka this season. So you're not going to come here and tell me that Saka's the reason why you're top. Don't that rubbish.
I'm just saying he's very influential, bro. Like very, very influential. Like, bro, do you know what? Yeah, do you know the difference between Saka and Kudus? Yeah, the difference between Saka and Kudus, is whether Kudus is on the pitch or not. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You get it?
Say that
whether Kudus is on the pitch or not, it doesn't matter. Like, that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all.
You know,
when Saka steps on the pitch, but that changes. Everything changes, bro.
Let's do this, because I know that one of the things that why me and you get on so well is that we kind of grew up in the same ends, but also we see football from the same lens. Like, I regard you as a purist, a lover of the game, someone who loves. When we look at the pure talent, Kudus versus Saka.
Yeah.
Both of us can agree that Saka is technically better than. No, Kudus is technically better than Saka in terms of ball manipulation, and also the ability to beat a man and strength. I would say Kudus has that. If we're looking at it from a purist.
I don't know about strength, but everything else.
What Saka has is he can score. Kudus don't score. And I give you that.
Saka does more. Saka can assist.
And assist.
His delivery is good. He's strong on the ball, very strong.
Yeah, he's strong on the ball.
I would argue he's one of the
skill-wise, Kudus is a more silkier player than Saka.
Yeah, Kudus is that. Like, if it comes to like dribbling, then cool. I would say that Kudus is the more appealing on the eye. I would say that he's the more appealing on the eye.
But Saka's a little bit. He's a bit more stiff, but effective in his approach.
Yeah. Like Saka's inevitable. Kudus isn't. Yeah. That's a big difference.
And I guess that's something that Kudus needs to work on. But I do agree, overall gameplay and impact, Saka overall on the pitch, is more likely to deliver than Kudus.
100%, because he's the better player. Like, yeah, cool. If you want to do FIFA Street,
I don't know if he's a better player because we're not sure where Kudus has played for Ajax and he's played for West Ham and he's played for Spurs now. I mean, this is a loaded question, but I think, again, you being the purist will understand what I'm saying. I think there's doubts whether Saka could perform the same way in another team.
Pardon?
I think you would agree.
What?
Is Saka? I look at Saka.
When you say another team, what do you? Okay, so
yeah. You know where I'm going with this.
When you say another team, what do you? When you say another team, what do you mean? Because when you look at Saka, yeah, you have to take into consideration that when he first started playing for the Arsenal first team, it's a very completely different team to what it is now. So you could argue that, cool, he hasn't played for another team, but he's played in worse versions of an Arsenal team, which could be similar to playing for a worse team.
When I look at Saka, bro, legitly, I get Steven Gerrard vibes, bro.
But that's amazing, then.
No, listen.
Steven Gerrard is one of the
I don't know, but we know that with Steven Gerrard, and I think even Liverpool fans would agree, there is a sense of unfinished business. And also there is a sense of how great could you have been. Now, I agree. I think Gerrard made the right decision in not going to Chelsea because there was no guarantee that Gerrard was going to do bits at Chelsea. And so we remember Gerrard for the legend he was at Liverpool. But real legends can do it everywhere they go. And that's probably why I think it's a fair argument to say that Ronaldo does
it for England.
I think it's a fair argument to say that Ronaldo does edge Messi on that basis because Messi, you get what I'm saying?
I get the point you're making. Yeah, I get the point you're making.
And with Saka, the question I'm saying to you is, I don't get the vibe that what he's reproducing at Arsenal, he could reproduce it elsewhere.
He does it for England. He's England's best player.
Not that, bro. Not that.
What? He literally does it for
Do
England.
you think Saka could reproduce what he's reproducing at Chelsea? Do you think he could reproduce it at Liverpool? Because I don't think so, bro. I think he goes to those clubs and I think he's bummy.
Do you know what? Yeah,
do you
know what the maddest thing is? He probably goes to those clubs and does better. Because we all know that Arteta, he's very like system heavy. Like you have to operate how the system dictates you to. You get a bit of freedom, but the instructions, you're like all the tracking back that Saka has to do, by the way, which Kudus doesn't do because he's lazy. Another thing that Saka has over him. Like he goes to Liverpool, he's not doing that because Salah doesn't do that. So why would he do it at Liverpool? It's obviously not a necessity there. Yeah, he's not going to do it at Chelsea. I'll be real. Chelsea, it seems that you do whatever you want to do at Chelsea, innit? If he went to Real Madrid, by the way, like
I don't know.
Immediately stops winning the league,
bro. I just feel. I tell you what it is, bro. I feel like Arsenal fans overhype their players. I think what Arteta has done is he's getting a lot out of average players when you really deep it, bro. Like when the people Arsenal fans tell me about their squad, them are telling me about Trossard. Yeah, Trossard. He's all right, bro, but this brother doesn't start for Belgium. You know, like men are talking about players as if they're world class. I'm saying Saka is good and he's effective, and I think for Arsenal, yeah, he's a legend. I don't know if Saka goes to Madrid and does bits. I don't know if he goes to Barcelona and does bits. I haven't seen I ain't seen enough in his game to make me feel confident that he goes to those clubs. Liverpool, could he replace Salah at Liverpool? No, I don't think so. I don't think so, bro. You know what I mean? What? And that's why I think, yeah, he's great for you, man. But I don't think he's not universal like Kane. Kane is a universal.
Kane has universal.
Kane is a universal bad man. We know.
By the way, if Saka went to Bayern, he does the exact same thing that Kane does at Bayern, because anybody that goes to Bayern does what they do at Bayern, because Bayern is so far away from everyone else in the league, bro. That's like I don't know. It's like I I don't know.
So you think he'll do better than Elise out there?
100%, bro.
I don't know.
100 million%. Do you know what? Yeah, like, let's be real. Yeah, Elise is a baller. Yeah, proper baller. But all of that, yeah, tricky flair, rah-de-rah, all of that stuff. Saka can do it. He just doesn't do it at Arsenal because the system doesn't allow it, bro. People forget when Saka first started out under Emery, bro, he was doing all of that, taking players on, running from deep, all through people, twisting man. He was doing all of that.
I would love to see that. Like, for me, I guess, and maybe so that means you kind of semi-agree that I'm not talking too wild because we're not seeing that. Like, I was looking at clips this morning of what Doku's been doing in the Prem this season, yeah, on the gram. Like, the way he's just ripping up, man.
Yeah.
Saka don't rip up nobody. Now, so for me, as an outsider who doesn't give a damn about your team, I see Saka, and sometimes he looks stiff, but he gets a goal. But I would love to see Saka unleashed him. If what you're saying is he can give more, I would love to see him give more because what he's given is so stiff that man can't really give him the kudos that you're looking for.
So let me ask you a question then, yeah? Would you rather have a player who guarantees you every season 20 goals and assists but is stiff, or a player that is super tricky, super flary, beats his man, but he's not consistent in getting you GA?
No, I need the GA. I'm not gonna lie to you. I need the GA 100%. But what?
So then you actually that proves that you prefer efficiency over style.
At the moment, I do, but that's because of what I've been through. Do you get what I'm saying, bro? That's because of what I've been through, bro. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. Last season under that Ange, it wasn't efficient. So because I've been burned, this currently, if you ask me about efficiency, I want efficiency, but that doesn't take away from who I truly am. And I'm a purist at heart. Do you get what I'm saying? And you're a purist. And what I'm saying is, I don't know what we're still debating that we need to see more from Saka. And you even confirmed yourself that you're not seeing the real Saka because Arteta is the hindrance. So what I'm saying is not disingenuous, bro. It's the truth. Like, if Saka is truly the levels that Arsenal fans lead us to believe, then us rival fans, we need to see more of it. Kane was Kane, bro. Kane was Kane.